Here in this matchup, we've got red versus blue. The blue is over here on the alpha pod. The red is over here in the beta pod. And what do we got for compositions here over on the red side?
It looks like that they are going to go with a warrior, thief, guardian, Ellie, and another warrior.
All right, over on the blue side, we're going to have a guardian, necromancer, a warrior, an Ellie, and a ranger.
There we go, and right off the bat, you can actually see blue splitting already. It looks like they got 3, possibly 4 people trying to storm the center. I'm not sure where their solo guy went. It looks like they do have one person on the treb, and he is shelling the center of that thing, giving them a huge benefit against the red team.
Yep, the red team has certainly already put some high emphasis on the trebuchet. He's not only hitting the center area, but also trying to hit the windmill as well. And there's a big battle here at the center. Looks like red does have a player down,
red
but
is
neither
down.
team has claimed it.
You can see blue's also got one down there, it looks like, as well. Looks like the treb shots are really helping them out here, but blue is definitely playing a lot more aggressive.
Yep, blue right now just sitting pretty in the middle. Looks like they might be able to take over the middle clock tower. They do have 4 players there to capture it, and it is taken. Blue currently sitting on 2 points, already with about a 30-point lead over the red team. Red team only has the windmill captured. And are they doing any sort of trebuchet work at all?
It looks like blue does have the trebuchet active. It can get a little bit tricky to figure out how much power exactly you need to get the distance.
I saw them kind of practicing before the, before it actually began. You can get on it and just kind of fire away. It won't have any sort of effect, but trying to figure out what that perfect power is to actually get the right hit. So right now, 74-40. That middle area is still controlled by the blue team.
Uncontested, too. I don't think anybody has actually dared venture in there after blue has brought some heavy treb support.
And do they even have anyone guarding it at the moment? They don't, so red team could actually waltz right in and take the clock tower if they wanted to.
Trying to destroy the trebuchet. Looks like a tornado just got pulled out at the trebuchet, and it's going to start throwing everybody around it. Although with 3 red people there beating on 1 blue guy at the trebuchet, it's looking pretty grim for blue. Oh, he goes down, but on the plus side, he's still got 3 red people there instead of them going out and capturing points, which means blue now controls all 3 capture points.
And that means that there are going to be a lot of points awarded to the blue team rather quickly. Obviously, the more control points that you actually have in your possession, the quicker you are going to get points. You can already see them massing up almost 100-point lead, 157-59. There they've breached the 100-point mark, and the red team really needs to grab one of these points.
Yeah, the red team really needs to make sure that they're using their treb to their advantage, and they're all focusing on the same point that the treb is shooting at. A lot of time was spent trying to get it so that way the blue trebuchet was taken out, but they sent everybody there to do it, and it just took too much time.
It looks like the mansion is at least under contention by the red team. It would be at least one small step in towards getting back some sort of a lead, but right now it's a neutralized, and it looks like they're just now beginning to capture it. Looks like the center point
like
also
blue is taking it back now.
They are.
Center point has been neutralized now as well, so red's definitely got a presence on the map. They just need to make sure that they can get these points and defend them now.
There's only 1 blue at the center point. It looks like the red team did have 2 players there. Here comes the other player. No, it's still a one-on-one situation, so there's the second player from red. If they could control this center, they'd be in a much better position. Here comes a 3rd and 4th player from red. They need to eliminate this player and capture this point as quickly as possible.
Oh, it looks like all of blue is inside the center point now, which is going to take up a lot of time for them. Red is finally taking the center point. Looks like they're going to start generating some points here if they can keep blue out of it. but it looks like blue managed to neutralize it before they got much of any gain out of it.
Yeah, I mean, blue team, you know, they took the windmill and the mansion, and they kind of let the clock tower just sit there. But then when they needed to, they all just ganged it. And right now it is neutral, but since there's so much fighting on it from the red, the blue team is actually benefiting from having captured both the windmill and the mansion at this point.
Yeah, it actually looks like that there is nobody in the center capture point attempting to take it. It looks like it's neutralized and just kind of collecting dust. Red definitely needs to get in that. If blue's not in the area, this could be a chance to get a free point.
Blue is trying to take that center point. Now it looks like they're going to go ahead and capture it. He doesn't manage to finish off that warrior there, and unfortunately the warrior comes back to life. That means that this center area is definitely going to go to the blue. Red team only has the windmill at this point, and blue is just zoning very, very well.
Yeah, they are just in a groove right now. They are working together perfectly and making sure that the points they take, they defend to some degree, whether it be with trebs or just kind of wasting the opponent's time. That way they can't neutralize it.
And we see the red trebuchet under attack. Finally, we do see one Ellie come in and try to stop this from happening. He would probably be better off just focusing down on the trebuchet since it's almost down at this
there's
point.
The tornado right there. He's not going to be able to get too close to that.
Yeah, he's got to get away.
Definitely a good idea. Just run away and let it time out there.
110 to 418.
Another warrior there as well. So a warrior and a tornado. That could be very dangerous. Oh, thrown over the edge, takes massive fall damage there.
However, at this point, focusing on that blue player is not really beneficial to them, just considering the fact that they're nearly 300 points behind. And unless they have all 3 points, I don't see how they could come back from this deficit.
Killing a player does generate a small amount of points, but when you got to take 4 or 5 minutes to cut him down, it's just not going to work too good at all. You really got to hack him down quick, and you got to keep moving.
Right now, red does control the center, and the mansion is currently being picked up. I'm not sure. I think the blue team is on it.
Looks like red is actually starting to get mobile again. They're generating a lot of points. I'm wondering, though, if it's just a little bit too late. They need to definitely start blocking all of blue's capture points and really start getting some kills here.
Well, there's 25 points for the capture of the mansion, and that is going to make it 142 to 460. And at this point, with both the outside points not even getting touched, I don't think that there's anything that the red team can do here.
There we go. Here's a revive here. Quickly going to turn what looked like a 3-on-3 into a 4-on-3. And another stomp onto the blue team.
But too little, too late, I think.
Definitely getting back into the motion, but it looks like that it is just going to be a little too late.
Just goes to show. Middle point once
there
again.
It is.
Celebration by the blue team with a dominating win over the red team, 500 points to 164 points.
Brutal.
It was pretty brutal. Combination of not only controlling the points, but also they used the trebuchet early on to gain the point advantage with the various control points. And from there, they just kind of shifted.